Hello everyone! Welcome to Dragon Quest III HD-2D. I've been meaning to do this Let's Play for a while, so I'm looking forward to it. Now, this is an HD-2D remake. Basically, it's the exact same game as the original, but higher quality sprites with a few things new. So I'm looking forward to this. Full disclosure, I have played a fair bit of this game. Never beaten it though, so yay! Sounds fun. Let's get to it. Adventure 4. Create a new adventure. And we're going to go with Mahina. Named after the character in my book. She's going to be our heroine. Originally, this was the gendered decision. You can choose male or female. They've changed it to be more gender neutral, so appearance A and B. A is the more masculine facing, B is the more feminine. Mahina is obviously feminine, so. We can customize their appearance later if memory serves. English, please. Do you want to display the location of your current objective on the map? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with normal dragon. Sorry, I'm checking something.
If you can hear me, follow the sound of my voice. Yes, come this way.
Sorry, I'll read that a little bit later. If you're fancy going faster, hold down circle. Alright. God, this game's pretty. Mahina, can you hear me, Mahina? I am she who watches over all. One day, not long from now, you will appear before me a true hero. But before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Teach me the manner of person you are. You must answer my questions as honestly as you're able. Are you ready to begin? Give me a second. I accidentally closed something I kind of need here. Okay, I'm back. I got what I needed. Alright, yes. So, to those who've never played Dragon Quest III, Dragon Quest III has a pretty interesting mechanic. It's called the personality system. This will determine your basic stats and stat growth, based off of certain choices you make. At this point, at least, you can change it later on, technically, but it's a bit more complicated, and there's a little bit of limitation to how many times you can do it. So you gotta be careful. There is one that is arguably the quote-unquote best. But I did do my best to make sure I have a party designed, because I've already did this designing bit, that's not all the quote-unquote best. I tried to make it to where they're all even across the board. So yes. Very well. First, you must tell me your true name. Huh. Let's go with Nada. That is Mahina's last name, after all. What is the month of your birth? And the day? What did I have for her birthday? She was early. The 11th, I believe. No. Let's keep Nada. Yes, I actually go as far as to actually give birthdays to my characters. I'm a nerd. No, she wasn't March. She was August. 16th. I think that's right. Let me look up the zodiac signs real quickly. Yeah, Leo. Now I'll ask you a series of questions. Do not that was not really that important. I'm not sure what that actually does. Do not dwell on them too deeply. Answer swiftly and from the heart. Do so and I'll know your true mind. Now, let us begin. When setting off on an adventure, is it better to have fine weapons and armor than fine companions? Alright, this... Here we are. Okay. We want to say... I want to get to a certain specific spot. Over here. So... This takes me over there. Okay, so Mahina would find it important to have better gear because he's very much a get everything, all the nitty gritty down. So yes. Do you find that you spend more money on weapons than on armor? No, she would go for armor. Upon seeing a troubled soul, is your first urge to help them? Mahina would say yes. You ought to find your head so full of thoughts that you're unable to sleep. Mahina's yes. Do you dream often? Do you dream often? Does she dream often? Technically... Yes, she does. Do you ever dream of being pursued? She does. You find the company of unfamiliar people troublesome. That's a yes. Do you trust the words of fortune telling? No. Do you enjoy physical pursuits? Technically, Mahina would say no. Let's see here. But, well, actually, no, she does enjoy certain physical pursuits. So, yes. Do even the most minor of matters irritate you? It does her. When inspiration strikes, are you likely to spring into action straight away? Yes. Do you have the self-belief to trust that you're in the right no matter what may come? Her answer would be no. Once you begin a task, do you find that all else around you pales in significance? She would say... She does get absorbed, so yes. When dining, do you leave the most delicious item on your plate till last? She does not. She eats it first. You're walking along and trip over a pebble. Is this more your fault than Is this more your fault than that of the stone? Yes. Interesting, very interesting indeed. I feel I know you a little better now. Now let's move on to the final test of your character. Got it. So I don't need this. Don't need this. Soon the jewel will be mine. Those fools across the border have kept it quite long enough. It'll suit me so much better. I'm gonna ignore that. Listen, men, those dastardly criminals from across the border are readying an assault. But thanks to my dear wife, we have been lucky enough to learn of their wicked plan ahead of time. They cannot be allowed to invade our beloved motherland, therefore we must strike first. Is that not so, General Hannibal? Yes, Your Majesty. If this information is correct, it will indeed be our best interest to strike first. You need not worry on that score, Hannibal. What could my dear wife hope to gain from lying? She has no conceivable motive for deceiving us. Or do you believe otherwise, No, Your Majesty. Very well then, go forth, men, for the honor of our beloved realm. Yes, Your Majesty. Get you, and talk to you. Oh, whatever am I to do? Who are you? What are you doing here? What am I saying? This is no time for such petty concerns. Listen, I must ask you something. Something purely hypothetical, with no basis in fact whatsoever. Let's suppose that a certain king had given certain orders, and that those orders happened to be misguided. They are still the orders of a king, and must be obeyed no matter what, correct? Yes. Really? You truly believe the orders of a king is to be set in stone? Yes. I know now what I must do. You may leave. And that's how we unlock our personality. I am she who watches over all, and I have seen the manner of person you are. Mahina, do not attempt to hide your true nature from me. I see the irresponsible flirt within. You may blush, but you have long suspected the truth. You have felt your real self lurking beneath the surface. Though you hide it well, the truth is that you are romantic. That your romantic urges are stronger than those of others. You often find yourself daydreaming about the current object of your affections, doodling their name in the margins of your notebook, seeing their face in the clouds. And when you do, a secret smile spreads itself across your face. You sometimes wonder if you might be a little more obsessed with the art of love than those around you. Well, let me put your mind at rest. You are. But there's no need to worry. This is entirely natural and this is an entirely natural and healthy thing. This is your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character. Now, my child, very soon the dawn will break, and you will rise to greet the new day. I am she who watches over all, and I look forward to the time when you and I come face to face at last. Yay! Wah, wah, wah. Just disappearing into the thing.
Oh.
Okay, don't wait till she's a little bit older. It pains me to say that we had no word from Ortega since he left for the volcano.
Well, no time like the present.
I know. I'll go and wake them now. Cooey! Wakey, wakey! Rise and shine! Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day. After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing. This is what I've been raising you for all these years. Well then, shall we get going? Come.
Yay! Nice house. Alright, so... Oh, it doesn't tell me yet, does it? There it is. Personality is Vamp. This is a sort of jack of all trades, master of none type of a personality. You get a lot of buffs into across the board. And it's really good for the hero class, which is what we are. So it's good to have. But, you know, you're also not specialized in any specific way, which is still good considering that's what kind of the hero class is. It's kind of a jack of all trades. Such a nice town.
Come on, dear. You know where the castle is. Straight on now. Off you go. And remember to mind your manners. I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up.
Yeah, sure. So as a side note, the vamp vocation, or the vamp personality, that is available only to appearance type B, or female-facing characters. If you're playing a male-facing character, appearance A, you have the Charmer as the opposite. Although now, if memory serves, in this version of the game, you're able to get Vamp on the appearance A as well. Let's do it. My lord.
Well met, child of Ortega.
We could not locate any of Ortega's belongings.
I see. To think something out there is capable of besting a man of his caliber.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
Doubtless your mother has recounted the tale of your father's final moments many times. When he fell into the maw of that accursed volcano, the world lost a great man. However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure. For it is what he would have wanted. And only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world. The foe we face is dire indeed, the archfiend Baramos. Many of the peoples of this world do not yet even know his name. And yet, his grip on our realm grows ever tighter. He must be stopped, no matter the cost. You must free us from the Archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father. Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit the companions she has selected for you.
Allow me to proffer some guidance. You would be wise to seek out the thief's key, an implement that can open a myriad of the world's doors. Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier. But first, I suggest you heed His Majesty's advice and seek like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place. Once you have done so, try making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest of our fair kingdom. You will now find Reeve marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capable hands. You simply need note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be sure to see these places with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, you'll likely forget to mark them on your map. And remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely benefit.
We expect great things of you.
All right. Cast your mind back. Anytime during a conversation or immediately after it's ended, you can commit what you've heard to memory by pressing the options button. Anything you've chosen to keep in mind can be revisited by selecting Recall in the main menu. There is a limit to how many we can keep, but it does upgrade a little bit as we progress. Traveler's Tips, curated collection of useful information can be found, yep. Your objective has been updated. I think... Under info? No. Traveler's tips? No. No. I don't remember how to check. Recall? Yeah, there it is. So I'm not going to go through finding all the stuff on screen because it is kind of dull. I will mention some important things though. For example, in Alahan, there are a few seeds that will give us a buff to our stats. Fair bit of gold if we look around, some mini metals, and stuff of that nature. Mini metals I will not show on screen. I'm going to make a guide video showing all their locations in my usual Dragon Questy way. And unless it's an important item, I will not show me going to go get it, because a lot of times it's going to be, here's a medicinal herb, here's a medicinal herb. Ooh, a chimera wing. Oh, there's some training dogs over here. Did you know that? Kind of dull, you know? There is one thing I want to grab, though. Where is it? Love the music. There it is. Oop. To the northwest corner of town. Patty's party planning place. Yeah. That is a tongue twister. Let's go up around here. Dragon scale. Fairly rare item, but a decent starting equipment. Alright, let's go in, let's find this Patty.
Hey, you. Still can't believe this day's finally here.
I know, isn't it, love?
I remember when you popped out of your mother like it was yesterday, you know? Oh, and don't be thinking I'm ridiculously old or anything. I was just a kid back then. But it felt like I suddenly had a new sibling to look after. To think that was 16 whole years ago. At any rate, I'm sure you know by now, but Patty's Party Planning Place is your one-stop shop for all things adventuring. If you find yourself feeling lonely on the road, or simply want some muscle you can count on in a pinch, let me know. I'll find the perfect companions to suit your needs.
Sounds great.
Gosh, you really are all grown up now, aren't you? May take me a while to get used to. At any rate.
Alright. If you want new party members, this is the place to be. Same goes if you want to ditch them for that matter. So what can I help you with today? So, here are the base bitch-ass people. We're not going to take any of them. Helping hands. Have you noticed that the aid an adventurer and ask for assistance options in Party Pass? Some borrower characters called volunteers between adventure logs. Aid an adventure. Oh, okay. I have another character. I'm actually going to test this out off screen. That has decent characters. If I can, I may grab them. We'll see. Get more allies. And we can go upstairs to get better, to actually customize our characters. Is it you? Okay. Or was it you? And we'll deliver a qualified personnel directly. Okay, cool. Yes. Alright. I do have a list of characters. I doubt I'll be able to get them right out the gate, though, so let's try it. Let's bring out Kalista. They need to be a martial artist. Black hair. Okay, this actually need something up. I forgot about this part. It's been a while since I did this. Let's see here. Dragon Quest, the HD-2D. Personality seeds. Alright, so for Kali, we want to make her a lone wolf. So 5 seeds. And do it myself. I want to put them all into defense. This will increase the odds of me getting the lone wolf, which isn't what I wanted. I didn't get. All I have to do is go back, do it myself. Let me do that. And yeah, so give me a second. I'm going to create my characters. I'll be right back. All right, and I have my party. So this isn't going to be the final setup by the end of the game, by the by. This is just what I currently have set up. So we have, let's go through the list. Status. We have Mahina. She is our vamp hero. So she's a all-around decent fighter and mage caster. So pretty much what we want. We have Kalista, the lone wolf martial artist. Later on, she will change her vocation into a new subclass called Monster Wrangler. That is a bit more where I want her at. I want her to be the Monster Wrangler at the end because it makes things a lot easier in the long run. I'm actually going to pull up my little guide here that I have for it. Not a guide, it's something I actually wrote up. She's going to be a martial artist for a while, up to level 47, at which point we will transfer her back over to Monster Wrangler, or transfer her over to it. Lone Wolf is a good personality for both of these trees, so we're good with that. We have Inansal, a merchant. She's going to be changing real quick. Merchant isn't a really great class in general from what I've heard. I've never actually used a merchant, so I don't know. Idealist is the recommended for this. At level 17, we will change her over to a priest, however. And then later on, once we get the ability to, we're going to turn her into a sage. And then we have Frist. Now, for those of you who get what I'm going for here, or get the naming reference, you're going to be confused. Hear me out. At level 21 of Mage, we will learn a spell called Oomph. It's a really good spell to have. Once we get that spell, we are transferring over to Warrior. And she's going to be a tough cookie. So, that's kind of where we're going with that. Yeah, pretty simple. In order to get these personalities, though, you need 1 strength, 4 agility to get Lone Wolf on a martial artist. You need 2 strength and 3 agility on a merchant to get Idealist. And all wisdom for a mage to become genius. So, yeah. Honestly, it took Kali the most to get where I wanted her, but what can you do? Either way, we are set to go. Before I forget, system, audio. Turn down the audio a little bit. This is for if I had pre-ordered, which I didn't. Alright, and we're good to go. Shops. Swords, obviously, sword and shield, or weapons, or gear. The feather is item shops. Yeah. The prongs represent churches, which are our save points. As well as people who look like this. So we're going to do our obligatory save. Alright, so we got what we wanted. We're good to go. Let's do a little exploration. Now, I did choose Merchant for a reason. For an ensemble. At a certain point, we will gain the ability to just go merchant, and I can summon me a merchant to sell things and buy things from. Having her as having a merchant in our party as well also increases the odds or the gold gain rate. So yeah, go through all that. Alright, what's this? Distal herb, antidotal. This stuff I'm probably also going to skip to. They refresh over time, so not majorly important. I probably should equip people, though. If I can. Alright. No. Can Kali equip the Wayfarer? No. Give you that. Alright, let's get some fighting in. I'm going to do a few battles, then we're going to call it for today. We're not going to do anything major right now. Alright. Fast, yeah, do that.
Take this.
Tactics. All. follow orders. There we go. So, again, Mahina, straightforward. Kali is really good with fisticuffs. She will gain no spells, but gain a lot of abilities. Not really sure about Anna, because I've never played a merchant. And we'll just get a lot of black magic with her for now. Alright. We want to get to at least level 2 or 3. Preferably. Alright, what we got? Butterfly. Ouch! I'm about to spend some time upgrading my gear. That's for damn sure. Alright. Probably should have healed Kali. I don't have any healing mages right now. Frick. Just realized. Alright, Kali's gonna be a little behind. Lovely. She'll catch up quickly. Alright, it's gonna be a little more difficult than I remember. Because I don't have a mage. Or a healer. Excuse me while I drag around this coffin. Resurrection. Alright, perfect. Might wanna... yeah. Don't really need that. Lisa, thank you. I'm broke. Alright. This is gonna be nuts. Okay. Good view. Increase Kali, because she's the weakest right now. I kind of forgot monks are kind of weak at the beginning. Alright, wonderful. This should level her up. Nope. What's her level? 13. I remember there being a way to set up camp. I don't remember how. Alright, let's get to the next town at the very least. Bunnycorn, lovely. Spell, frizz, bunnycorn. Alright, we should be good. Level 2 Mahina. Level 2 Kali. Nice. Still a little weak. It was Enna who leveled up. I thought it was going to be Mahina first. Alright, what we got? Reeves up north. Alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Yeah, we want a party of at least 3 when we get to our first dungeon. Ah, buddy corns. Let's double cast some frizz. Perfect. Chris level 3, nice. Discover the additional 5 coins. Nice. These are secret areas, by the way. If an area seems a little out of the it doesn't seem right, there's probably something there. Whew. Divine Dagger. Can I equip that to Kali? She's still stronger than anything. So. Sorry, man. Can't help you. Well, not right now, anyway. Alright. Welcome to Reeve. How to heal, go to an inn and save. Or rest. We'll stay overnight. Alright, so there is one thing I'm going to show you guys. From the inn, go all the way northward to find another building. Inside, we'll find a bookshelf. And this bookshelf has... Diary of a Hardman. This is our first personality book. If we read it, we'll gain the personality Meathead. Say, have you heard of the Thieves' Key? I once heard of some old bloke in the Dreamer's Tower looks after it. Excuse me. All is lonesome in on that tiny isle west of Alahan. You know, there's actually a hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right to the tower. I've always wanted to take a look at it myself, but the forest is oh so dark and, well, I'm not exactly the bravest man you'll ever meet. Alright. So, what I'm going to do off screen, from this point forward, at least right now anyway, is I'm going to head back to the castle. Is there a big map? There we go. I'm going to collect pretty much anything of interest that's just sitting around. Come back here, collect things that are interesting as well. Do a little bit of level grinding. I'll probably be level 5 maybe by the time I get back. We'll see. If you're interested in the continuation of this series, feel free to leave a comment saying so. I will be sure to read it and probably do another set, so we'll see. But until next time, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video and would like to support the channel, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. This goes a long way to boosting the channel and YouTube's algorithm. If you would like to support me more directly, please feel free to check the link in the description or on the main page. You will find a link to an ebook I've written. It is a fantasy story, and I would personally appreciate it if you gave it a chance. If you do not wish to, however, that's okay as well. Just feel free to tell your friends about it instead. Of course, if you so wish to. Other than that, I hope you continue to enjoy my work, and I will see you in the next video. But until then, bye-bye.